Jai Gurudev. It is the continuation of the previous video of Muslim clusters, Christian clusters in India. How they soon will bring civil war into India in order to convert these clusters into 100% Muslim states and 100% Christian states, like it happened in during independence for India losing Bangladesh and Pakistan to Muslims. The same continuation of these things will happen in India in very near future, and one should be very aware and very clarity and get clarity about these facts. In Kerala, it is 50% Hindu, 25% Muslim, and 25% Christian. The 2011 facts say there is some difference between these facts and 2011 population facts, but they are hiding many Christian population in India in order to not get angry from Hindus, not get anger from Hindus. In order to cover that thing, they have put many low level figures of Christian population in India. Like that, in Kerala we can consider it as 50% Hindu and 25% Muslim and 25% Christian people are there. We can imagine that in very near future the whole half part of Kerala could be gone to Muslims, and the whole half of below part of Kerala could be gone to Christian because the Christian percentage in upper half part of Kerala is very less and very negligible, and Muslims in down half part of Kerala is very less. The Muslims percentage in upper part of Kerala is very high, and Christians percentage in down half of Kerala is very high. Muslims are highly concentrated in Malappuram districts. There are around 70% Muslims are there in Malappuram districts. More than 70% Muslims are in Malappuram district. They give high level horrible problems to Hindus in these Malappuram districts and the districts surrounding Malappuram because of the high level Muslim percentage in these areas. One can visit these areas and know many things about these things, how Hindus are high level suffering in these districts of Malappuram and the surrounding districts of Malappuram. One can see all these population of Muslims in the muslimpopulation.blogspot.com. It posted around 100 posts in its blog about total Muslim populations in each district of states, in each mandal of states, and in whole region of India. They have put the details of Muslim population in India by each mandal of the state of the total country, and one can see all these details in those muslimpopulation.blogspot.com. It is very high level hardline Muslims website. They have put India map without Azad Kashmir and Ladakh part. In each state, in each mandal, they have put the number of Muslims in those mandals, and like that they have shown the whole mandals and whole talukas of India. In Kerala, in Malappuram district, there are 70% Muslims are there. In surrounding districts, Kasaragod, 50% Muslims are there. Kozhikode, 50% Muslims are there. In Wayanad, Palakkad, Kannur districts, in all these three districts, 30% Muslim population are there. These Malappuram, Palakkad are side to side, and all these districts which are high level Muslim population are side to side and attached to each other. This Kasaragod, Kannur, Kozhikode, Wayanad, Malappuram, Palakkad, These three districts in Kerala are highly Muslim population districts. In these six districts, 3 are 30% Muslim, 2 are 50% Muslim, and 1 is 70% Muslim. They may become separate nation very soon. They could bring civil war in those areas in order to make those districts into 100% Muslim states, and Hindus should be very much aware of these facts. The districts, below this Muslim population districts, below to these Muslim population districts are mainly Christian, high level Christian population districts like Kottayam, Idukki, Pathanamthitta, Ernakulam, Thrissur. All these five districts are attached to each other. Christians are very less percentage in the upper half of Kerala, upper half of Muslim areas in Kerala. Interestingly, these Christian 50% districts are exactly below Muslim majority districts in Kerala. 50% of all these districts may be gone from Hindus in very near future. Whole half of a part of Kerala could be gone from Hindus, and whole half of below part of Kerala could be gone to Christians. Christians and Muslims are highly concentrated near seashore too easily to become separate nation. This waste Rahul Gandhi, who is the current PM candidate of Congress in India, choose Wayanad, where Muslims and Christians in these districts combinedly has more than 50% population. We can see all these details of the Muslim clusters in India from the muslimpopulation.blogspot.com. Using this site, one can study different Muslim areas in Andhra Pradesh and in different states of in India. They are planning 3 stages of converting whole India into Muslim state and Christian states. Up from Bangladesh route, their Muslim population is very high. From Bangladesh, West Bengal, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, but after Uttar Pradesh, the Muslim population is very low in Punjab, in Delhi, in Haryana. In those areas, Muslim population is very low, but somehow they will connect these states to Pakistan. Like that, they are trying very hard in order to divide India into different pieces, and they are trying hard to connect this whole upper part of Muslim states to Pakistan. And also they also try to connect Jammu Kashmir to this cluster of upper part of Muslim cluster. And there is also west cluster is there from Maharashtra, from Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Kerala, Telangana. Like that, there is another cluster also there. One should be very aware of that. There are high level things are going on in Kerala to form separate Malappuram country in India. These Muslims and Christians, why I am more against the Muslims and Christians is They say that there should be no idols and there should be no pictures and no anything of God should be there should be allowed in the society. Just to imagine that there are no if there are no temples, no sculptures, no pictures, then it will not be India and it will be very huge loss to humanity. These people condemns idols and always say there should be no idols and like that, and it is very unfortunate and we should not allow to happen this in India. Just all my childhood and many people who are my friends and their childhood were revolved around temples. We enjoyed temples and we have played near temples, and there is a great culture was built up near temples and inside temples. We have learnt many things in temples like that. We have benefited many more ways in many things from temples, Hindu temples in India, and we should pass this heritage to our next generations, our children and their children, and next generations. We should pass this knowledge and this happiness and these great things of Hinduism to our next generations at any cost. 2000 year old Bamyana Buddhas were destroyed by Muslims and Taliban in Afghanistan, and there are 2000 year old these Muslims bombed these idols in Afghanistan. It is very huge loss to the world. Like that, they have bombed many temples in the Middle East areas. Like that, into that India also they want to bomb all the temples and destroy all the temples in India. Like that, their main target is to convert whole India into Islam and to whole India into Christian. They may appear in conflict in each other, but Muslims and Christians are high level friends and they are uniting in high level way in order to defeat Hindus and to convert this country into Muslim state and Christian state. And we should pass this happiness of Hinduness, and just imagine there are no temples, no sculptures, no pictures, and then it will not be India and it will be huge loss to humanity. And we should pass the happiness and all great things we got during our child times or in our children times to our next generations, and we should not be allowed this country to be converted into to be converted into Muslim state or Christian state. I will tell further details. They say also that these Muslims or Christians say also that in Vedas also there is no idol for God, but why you people are putting all those idols in your homes, in your temples and all these things? One should understand that Vedas say that there is no idol for God, but also Vedas says that in idols also God is there. We should understand that in idols, in Vigrahas also God is there. God is everywhere. In idols also, in Vigrahas also God is there. We should respect that and we should believe that, and we should continue this great continuation of the Sanatana Dharma to our future generations, which is from thousands and thousands of years old. The Sanatana Dharma is continuing in the earth without destruction, and many great cultures of the world were destroyed by Muslims and Christians and Buddhists, and they are trying their hard and level best to destroy the Hinduism from the face of the earth. I will tell the further details about in further videos. you can see and you can read history of many countries, how the main polytheistic cultures were destroyed from earth, in South America, in North America, in Africa, in Europe, in Russia, in China, in Indonesia, in Malaysia, in all these countries, few hundred years back, they practiced polytheistic religions. They practiced polytheistic culture, and all these cultures were destroyed like anything, and they are trying their level best to destroy the Hindu culture in India. I will tell the further details about these things in further videos. Jai Gurudev.